All right, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, September 20th. Looking at the market, definitely looks like we're going to be getting a lower opening this morning on the Dow. The only thing I have going on right now is we did have a short of the natural gas coming into the morning. I'll give you that trade because it hasn't hit objective yet. NG is going to be natural gas. Target on that natural gas, and we see that coming down to 76.95. 76.95 is going to be our profit target. $76.95. We'll stay short unless we need to reverse, but it would have to come up to 78.45. 78.45. This is going to be an HF1 short on this gas. I do like that. Okay, so let's briefly go over everything here and see what we're going to be looking at this morning. Gas. Okay, as we've been following here for the last several weeks, RTY, that's going to be our mini Russell. We're going to watch the NQ, which is going to be our mini NASDAQ. GC for gold, NG, of course, for natural gas. And on the currencies, we're going to be watching Euro US and the US Yen. And stocks, we're going to be watching APL, Apple, MSFT, Microsoft, GM, and HD for Home Depot. Now, the way we're going to trade this is we have two different approaches that we developed. One we call Einstein. That's going to be we're going to be using that on the indices up here, R2Y and NQ. Also be using that on the commodities, gold and natural gas, and also on the stocks. That is a combination of what we call behavioral patterns and a mathematical formula. And what that does, it provides us with entries, profit target, and or reversals. And the way that works is that if we wait until we hit profit target, sometimes it's going to hit profit target within minutes. Sometimes it may take longer. But we wait to either target hit or reversal hits. If we do get reversal hit first before the target, we'll recalculate and provide us with a target in the opposite direction. Success rate on hitting target before reversal, once again, is anywhere between 72 to 80%. Then on the currencies, we're going to be using only behavioral patterns. We teach those in our silver package. It's really the core of everything that we do. And those look for specific setups. And once we get into a trade, trades last no longer than 4 to 5 minutes. All right, so right now, only thing I see here is a short on this natural gas, and that is it. Looks like obviously your stocks are going to be going lower. I don't have anything yet on our 4 stocks down here. I don't have anything on the currencies. Okay, overnight trades. Let's take a look at our overnight trades. What do we have coming in overnight? We do provide out trades every evening. These are basically set and forget type trades. You put them on the night before and you let them go into the following day. So, let's see. We are coming in the mini Dow. We are coming in on the mini NASDAQ. Coming in short on the crude. coming on short on the Aussie US, coming in long on the Euro Yen and the Euro US. So 1, 2, 3, a total of 6 trades running for overnight. And we'll just let those play out to the end of the day. All right, let's see what we have going on here. I want to take a look just to see what crude oil is doing, and crude oil actually is going up. It looks like crude may want to run a little bit higher. So I've seen that. I've seen crude go up and natural gas go down. So we'll see how that plays out. And besides that, it's pretty quiet. That's about it. One trade on short natural gas. Wait and see if we hit target or reversal. Now, one way I like to play these trades when I'm trading Einstein is I also like to wait for pullback. So if we get a pullback on these trades, I'll go ahead and I'll re-enter. So if we do pull back and we come up somewhere around the 780 area, I'd want to go ahead and put on another contract or so. So we'll see if we get that pullback. Target remains the same. Reversal would remain the same. All right, so we have a possible pullback coming in on Microsoft. And that could bring us down to 242.10. 242.10. All right, so we'll see if we can pull down here on this Microsoft. 242.10 would be my first level pullback. All right, continue to hold short on the natural gas. Only setup we have on right now. Slowly working its way down the target of 76.95. Now, if you have any questions along the way, please be sure to let us know in chat. Glenn, our moderator, is available to answer your questions. I will do my best to get to your questions if I'm not in a trade. Also, if there's a particular market you want me to take a look at or a stock, I can go ahead and look at my analysis, kind of give you an idea of where I see it going. So feel free to request that.
Target hit.
All right, so natural gas just hit its target. Yeah, we had quite 6 trades. That's 6 overnight setups. So that is definitely quite a few. Yeah, I think you're right about 50 basis point hike tomorrow. I do see that. Let's take a look at that. I know we had housing starts and building permits come out this morning. I wasn't up to trade that, but let's take a look and see. We do like to trade around reports. That's one of the things that we look at. Looks like housing starts were up and building permits were down. That's pretty interesting. Housing starts up, building permits down. So tomorrow's going to be an active day. We have, we have a couple. We got existing home sales. That's going to come out at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then the biggie is going to be the FOMC. That is always, always, always a big mover. So that's definitely going to put a lot of volatility in the market. And it's going to give us plenty of opportunity to come in and maybe do a little bit of scalping after that volatility. Okay, still not seeing anything I like on the currencies, Euro US or the US yen. Wait to see if this Microsoft will have this pullback down to 242.10. Apple looks like it wants to have a pullback now. Target on Apple and the pullback would bring us down to 153.10. 153.10. So, Glenn, you're saying you think the economy is going to have a soft landing? No. All right. Alright, so we have about another 10 minutes to go here before the opening bell. Pretty quiet. Not seeing any new setups. Natural gas wanting to continue to come down. Gold wanting to continue to come down. Our indices wanting to continue to come down. Very choppy on the Euro US and the US yen. We're not touching those. Yeah, I could see that. And I remember back in the 70s and 80s hanging on. Yeah, I remember inflation back then. If it hangs on, maybe a couple years. My personal belief is I think 2023 is going to be a nasty year. From now on, going into the end of the year, and then 2023, I think things are going to get pretty nasty. What do you think, Len? You think these rates are going to hang on for a while? Yeah, I know. It's just getting crazy how much we're spending. I mean, you can't keep doing that. I mean, it's got to come to an end. You can't just keep printing money out of thin air. There's definitely going to be consequences. So you just keep kicking the can down the road, right? Eventually you run out of road. So I think we're not too far away from that. Alright, about another 6 minutes to go here before the opening bell. Once again, still expecting a lower opening on the Dow. Is it going to stay down today? We'll see. I am coming in short on a couple of the indices from overnight. All these carrots, these little carrots you see on the chart, these little green carrots, these little red carrots, those are all potential setups, but it doesn't mean we're necessarily going to take them. We have multi-layers, so we look at price patterns, all right? And we're not looking at head and shoulders. We're not looking at pennants. I mean, all that has its place, and I think those are good because I'm a big believer in patterns. I'm not a big believer in indicators. But what we do is we layer this. We have several layers of patterns that we look at. So we like to see all those layers line up before we take a particular trade. So these are all potential setups. It doesn't mean that, and what they indicate is what the next bar is going to do. So if you see a green carrot, we expect the next bar to be up. In this case, we're looking at a 5-minute chart. If we're looking at a daily, it'd be the same thing. So if this was a daily chart and we had a green candle, we'd be looking for an up day the following day. Same with the red carrots. You have a red carrot, looking for the next bar to be red. And so we don't take all of them. We have certain conditions that we're looking for, and we're looking for several patterns to all line up before we jump into a trade. So that's what these arrows are. Don't recommend people just blindly going in and trading these arrows because, like I said, the market has several different dimensions to it, and really these are just looking at single dimensions. So we really don't want to get in on a single dimension setup. We want to see multiple patterns all lining up at the same time before we put on a trade. So right now it looks like Euro and the US are really choppy, so don't really want to commit to anything on the Euro US or the US yen. Waiting to see if Apple's going to pull back to 153.10. See if Microsoft's going to pull back to 242.10. Now we just had a short on natural gas, which is interesting. We did hit our target, but if we run up a little bit higher here, we could actually trigger a buy on this natural gas. Natural gas is going to be one of my favorites, along with gold and RTY, which is the mini Russell. And we have about another 2.5 minutes to go before the opening bell. Watching natural gas. May get triggered on a buy on the natural gas. We'll watch that. This is going to be an HF2 buy. It's not an HF1. We had an HF1 short on the natural gas. That's my favorite pattern. It's what we call an HF1. This would be an HF2 buy. Not as strong as an HF1, but still a nice little pattern. So we'll see if we get triggered. But right now, that natural gas is going to have to run up here somewhere in around the 77.95 area. Somewhere in that area. 77.74, 77.75. Just keep an eye on that. Put that little horizontal line there. We can watch and see if he gets triggered on that. All right, we just hit 77.95, so that sets up for a buy at 77.95. Target now is going to bring us up to 78.45. Profit target 78.45. Natural gas. We'll hold unless we come down to 76.95. All right, let's see what the Dow's going to do here. All right, pretty quiet. Down 200. 217, 223. All right, Microsoft hit its target on the downside, continuing to go lower.
Profit target hit.
Target hit on Apple on the downside, possibly going lower. Got a buy in General Motors. General Motors triggered a buy. Let's get a target on General Motors. And that buy in General Motors came in at 40.38. Target's going to be 40.65. And that's just going to be what we call pairing pattern long. So that's a pairing pattern buy. But if we do come down to this 39.88, that's going to be an HF1 short. So I'm going to watch that on GM. 39.88. Let's put that in there so we can see it.
Reverse sell.
Let me try that again. 39.88. Come on. All right, got an HF1 buy in Home Depot, triggering a buy. It's moving quick. I'm using a pretty tight window, 25-cent move. It's maybe too fast. It's running pretty fast. Buy came in at 278 with a target of 278.25. Next target's going to be another 25 cents, 278.50. And it's already hit that, so HD is running hard on Home Depot. Sorry I couldn't get to that fast enough for you guys. GM is still in a buy. Natural gas still in a buy. HF2 buy on Apple. HF2 buy on Apple. Target on Apple is going to bring you up to 154.63. That's an HF2 buy. HF1 short, if we come down to 153.15, 153.13. All right, so buy on GM. Have a buy on Microsoft. Target on Microsoft is going to bring you up to 242.60. Get out or reverse down here at 241.09, 241.10. Still not HF2 buying the natural gas. If we come down to 76.95, that'll give us an HF1 short. This is a good add-in or to establish a new position here on natural gas. This pullback. Down 283. Still not seeing anything on the indices. Still coming down on the indices. They've been coming down all morning. Natural gas is still in a long. Looking to hit 78.45 or reverse 76.95 down here. Close to reversal. Still waiting for Apple to pop up. 154.63 is going to be our profit target. Microsoft 242.60. GM 40.65, possible reversal for an HF1 short at 39.88. Yeah, the currencies, Glenn, you're right, are starting to wake up a little bit. Starting to get some movement in the currencies. I'm going to start watching that now. They are definitely waking up. Dow's down 331. GM reversed HF1 short on GM. I like this pattern short. Let's get a target on GM. All right, that could bring GM down to 39.63. On this HF1 short, 39.63. Watching Microsoft HF1 short, possible reversal, still long. Excuse me, GM now short. Home Depot now short. Target on Home Depot could bring it down to 276.40. $276.40. Short got triggered at 277.14. This is going to be an HF3 short. And we're going to watch on the upside 278.64. All right, short on Home Depot. GM is a short. Still holding on long on the Microsoft. Apple is still in a buy. Natural gas is still in a buy. Good area to put on a trade on natural gas. One of the ways I like to trade Einstein is I like to see the pullback. So after we get the initial trigger, I'll wait for a pullback or start with a light position and then add on these pullbacks a little bit heavier position. So this would be an add-on point on natural gas for a buy. All right, GM's getting ready to hit our target of 39.63.
Profit target hit.
All right, so GM hit its target on that HF1 short. Home Depot has an HF3 short. HF2 buy on Apple. HF2 buy on natural gas.
Profit target hit.
All right, so it looks like Microsoft hit its target. Still long Apple. Short Home Depot. Still long natural gas. Natural gas looking good.
Profit target hit.
All right, profit target hit on Apple. So out of Apple, Apple hit its target. So the only thing we have on stocks right now is this short on this Home Depot. Looking for the pullback down to 276.40. Still long natural gas. Nothing on the indices. Nothing on the currencies that I see here. Dow down still 313. Just still pretty quiet, just hanging on to our natural gas. So when it comes to trading, one thing you don't want to do is, the important thing about trading is quality over quantity, right? We don't want to be trading too many markets at the same time. The only reason I'm following all these markets is really just to demonstrate our patterns across a broad range of different markets. Same patterns, just used in different markets. But when it comes to actually trading, I don't like to trade more than 2 markets at a time. So if I'm trading an index, I'll probably trade like a gold or maybe a natural gas along with it. But I definitely don't want to be trading 2 indices at the same time. I don't want to be trading like gold and natural gas at the same time. So I usually like to usually pick one that's a little bit more volatile, like an index, and then maybe something slower like a gold. Natural gas can get kind of crazy, so you got to be careful with natural gas when you're trading it with an index. Let's see here. Let's see if we want to. This is an HF2 buy on natural gas. If we do come down to 76.95, that actually sets us up for an HF3 short. I'm sorry, an HF1 short. An HF1 short. Let's see what crude oil is doing right now. I'm just going to take a quick peek at crude oil. Crude's coming down. Looks like crude could come lower. You see the double carrots here? Now, of course, this is only on a 5-minute chart, so that would only be a 5-minute potential move. So if you hold on the double carrot, next 5 minutes could be a down on this crude. Watching, I like those double carrot shorts.
Profit target hit.
All right, so it looks like Home Depot hit its target. Out of Home Depot on the short side, that would be, and we don't have any buys on anything in here right now, so we're flat on all the stocks. Potential short coming up on the US yen. Natural gas is the only one where we're still long. Possible HF1 short coming in on natural gas. That would be a reversal. We have a short on the US yen. Short on the US yen.
Reverse sell.
Natural gas just went short. Let's take a look at that US yen real quick here, see if I can get this off in time. I was an 81 short, 143.81 short on the yen. Let's get target on natural gas. All right, that's going to pull our natural gas down to target. This is an HF1 short. I like HF1s. Target is going to be 76.45. Won't reverse till we come up to 77.95. No. All right, so we are at the top of the hour, still short natural gas. Reversed on natural gas like this. This is a HF1 short. Always like HF1s. Not seeing anything in on any of the stocks. Nice trade on the yen out of that short yen. So that's going to wrap it up for today. If you have any questions, please go to my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. That is the best way to get a hold of me, and I do answer all of my emails. Also, a lot of good educational videos on my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies. And until tomorrow, everybody have a good day, be safe, and we'll see you first thing in the morning.